Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. I am going to talk about some new things that I have purchased recently. They're mainly kind of drugstore prices. One item was gifted to me and some I've tried a little bit, some I haven't tried, and some I've just kind of tried once, so I wouldn't really be able to give you an in-depth review of them, but I just wanted to share it because there's some lovely new products out there and they're not ridiculously expensive. I was in Boots recently. Well, it's only recently I think that they've started allowing people to actually browse properly through the shop, and they only let a certain amount of people in and you have to socially distance and you have to follow a one-way system. But when I was there I noticed that they had a new range and it's called Boots Ingredients. Now these are the two products that I picked up, but kind of like, you know, the Inky List and the Ordinary, they're all different ingredients, but the two that I picked up, this is the Glycolic Acid Toner and this one is, I'm not actually sure how you pronounce this, bakuchiol. That's, anyway, it's supposed to be, it's a new oil that I've been hearing about that's supposed to be absolutely fabulous in terms of being a bit like retin A. It has natural retin A in it and it's supposed to be really, really good for your skin. So I have been using this. I just thought I'd keep the packaging to show you because it's actually very pretty. These were, I think they were €6 each. So the amount in this, I should have my glasses, is 100 mils. In this, it's very hard to read it with the clear. There you go. It's just glycolic acid. Oh, there's a list of ingredients, so it's not just glycolic acid, but the strength. Does it say? I don't think it does say the strength of the glycolic acid. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th ingredient down, so it's probably not too intense, but that's probably a good thing because you don't want to go too harshly on your skin. So I just use it as a toner and so far so good. I mean, I used to use the Pixie glycolic acid and then I had used, I think I'd used the Ordinary as well. I can't remember. And I definitely used the one from Aldi, which is the La Cura. But I have been enjoying it. Yeah, and it's just interesting to try something like that. It's not expensive. You only need a tiny amount. Now the bakuchiol, this one here, I haven't tried because I'm using something else at the moment. So you can see that's it there. It's in a pump. So this is my first. It actually doesn't come out looking like an oil actually, which is surprising. It's kind of a serum like, but it blends out. It's oily when you blend it out. Now that was my first time to try it. I picked it up and I thought, well, I'm finished trialing what I'm trialing, I'll use it. And I'll just read to you what it says. Bakuchiol is a plant-based alternative to retinol. This serum, well, it is a serum, I beg your pardon, helps skin look rejuvenated. And it is good for making your skin look more radiant. It helps it to look more healthy and to feel smoother. You apply to face and neck day and night, gently massage into the skin until absorbed, store in a cool, dry place and avoid direct sunlight. So that will be interesting to try out. That should have made complete sense to me because it does actually say on the box, Bakuchiol Serum. Yeah, I'm just having one of those moments. So it doesn't have a scent, not particularly, no. And obviously it's in a dark, well, it's not in a clear container because that's to preserve the ingredients. So I'll be trying that out and I'll let you know how I got on. But again, it's a very good price, about €6. These are two hair products. And in case you haven't watched me before, excuse me, this is my own colour hair. I stopped dyeing my hair about 4 years ago, maybe, about that. And I would have had darkish hair. You can kind of see at the back, maybe you can see that it's a darker colour at the back. And from about the age of 24, 25, I had about this much of a streak of white hair at the front, just there. And I used to colour my hair all the time. And as I say, I would have been a sort of a darkish brown. I did, when I was younger, have little tints of auburn in my hair. So when I was getting dyes put in, I would often get a dye that had that kind of undertone. And then as I was getting older and my hair was starting to change colour, more grey was coming in, I started to get highlights. And then the highlights weren't really working, so I was putting in my own box dye. And I was noticing that continually my hair was getting greyer or whiter, whatever colour you want to call it. So eventually I just said, you know what, I'm going to stop and see what it's going to look like without any colour. So I did. And that's it. And depending on the light, it can look different colours. To me, sometimes it looks whitish blonde. Sometimes to me it looks white. Sometimes to me it looks silver. And sometimes at parts of it looks grey. But I will say that I need to manage the condition very well, because as you know, grey hair doesn't have any pigment, and so it's not going to have any shine, and it's very prone to dryness and breakage. So I have been fairly careful about what products I use, and I try and change them up a little bit, because I think your hair gets used to using certain things. I went through a phase a couple of years ago when my hair, to me, seemed as if it was thinning. You know, I didn't have bald patches or, you know, patches where I had lost hair. It was just the hair seemed to be very thin. I didn't seem to have an awful lot of it, even though it was long. And it would get to a certain point, it wouldn't grow anymore. To me, it seemed as if it wouldn't grow anymore. And that was probably when I was going through menopause and all the hormonal changes. But in the last couple of years, it has settled down a lot. And I do feel, now I never had very, very thick hair. I have a sister who had really, really thick hair, beautiful thick hair. I don't have that. My hair, there's a fair amount of it, but it's very fine. I try to vary my shampoos, and I do need to use a silver shampoo to take out any brassiness. So at least once a week I will use a purple shampoo and conditioner. And these, I had seen these being advertised on TV, and through lockdown I wasn't able to get to where they were selling them, but I found them the other day, and it's the Pantene Pro V Hair Biology range. And this range is the grey and glowing. So I bought the shampoo and the conditioner, and I will just read to you. I bought them in Superdrug, and they had a deal, so it was 2 products for €13. They also have a mask, which I didn't buy, but I probably will. It contains jojoba oil and antioxidants. It's for grey and white hair, and it's purple shampoo. Discover Pro V Hair Biology, a tailored blend of nutrients for your hair's biology needs at every age. The grey and glowing purple shampoo brightens greys, helps removing yellow tones, and softens rebellious strands for smooth glowing hair. And it just shows you there that there's the jojoba, these are the antioxidants, and this is the provitamin. So I used it last night for the first time, and I have to be careful, because if you've used purple shampoo before, it's not something you want to get on your clothes. So that's the colour. I think you can see it, and I really don't want to spill it. I just opened the lid. It has, you press down on that there, and you squeeze it out. I was impressed with the first use, because sometimes those purple shampoos can dry your hair out and leave them feeling kind of brittle. I followed it, that didn't seem to do that, and it left it feeling very clean as well, without being stripped. Then the grey and glowing conditioner, same thing. It isn't a purple colour, it's just white. Has a nice scent, it's not overpowering, and this is the same. Yeah, it's just a nice scent, it's not overpowering, it's not chemically, it's not shampoo-y, it's just a kind of actually like a little floral scent. They, as I say, on first impressions, I liked them. That was what I used to wash my hair last night, and I think it was fairly good at removing or reducing the brassy tones. And I will let you know how I get on with those. My daughter very kindly bought me a new top coat because we've all been doing our nails at home. And this is the Orly for quick dry, high shine, long lasting manicures. Now I haven't used it yet, although I did my nails last night. I need to put another coat. That's this one, OPI Bubble Bath. I need to put a third coat on and then I will top it off with this. So as I haven't tried it, but I will let you know how I get on with that. This was a pure indulgent, frivolous purchase. I bought it in Primark, but it just spoke to me. Do not disturb. It's obviously an eye mask, but it's got a gel. It's got gel inside it, so you could pop it into the fridge. And if your eyes were puffy or tired, or even at the moment, as I've said, not so much at this particular moment, but I have been suffering with dry, itchy eyes and irritated eyes because of hay fever, seasonal allergies. But look at this. That was, I think, €4 in pennies, and I haven't tried it as yet, but I will let you know how I get on with that. And then the last thing is this, and it is a serum. It's a hybrid serum. It's from a company called Noomi. They kindly sent it to me to try for an honest review, and it is a mix of vitamin A and vitamin C. So I'll just read to you what it says. Renew and revitalize your skin with our concentrated blend of time-tested actives and traditional Swedish botanicals. Each intensive drop enriches skin with anti-aging nourishment, promoting a youthful, radiant, replenished complexion. So you apply 1 to 2 pumps nightly in place of your usual serum and cream to clean face and neck. I have been enjoying this. I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and I will be doing a review on that. It comes out as a sort of a yellowy serum. Doesn't particularly have a scent, and yeah, I'll be letting you know, but that's one of my new items as well. So they're just some new things that I've picked up along the way. Nothing particularly expensive, and as I say, this was gifted to me. So let me know if there's anything new that you've been using, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.